Two American League teams. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball coming up on 2K Sports.
American League Baseball coming up. The Texas Rangers trying to win one at home. Welcome, 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips, John Kruk. It's a Monday afternoon. Ticket sales for this one, 49,000 plus. Here's a glance at Texas's starter. Steve, he's got a focus here. Toronto hitters. What's he thinking about?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind, this is a lineup that can make him pay. He's going to have to be on top of his game to come away with the W.
Jimmy Leyland's put this lineup together for this ball game. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Brett Laurie leading it off. He deals. Hit in the air to center field. One away. Now a chance to see how the Rangers defense looks.
And guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
Descent up now.
Foul ball!
And he swings and hits this one foul. Grounded softly to short. Harang. On to first, 2 away.
I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle.
A swing and a ball crunched into right field. This one is clobbered. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. No strikeout. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, he faces this Texas lineup today. What's his focus?
Well, the southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. And when he's on, he's usually pretty darn good. But this is a quality lineup he's facing, which means he's going to have to really execute his pitches to get out of jams.
Laurie. And he'll be tagged out at first base. This is the lineup we'll see for the Rangers.
Well, contact is the name of the game for this lineup. These guys go up there looking to swing the bat and make contact and put the ball in play and challenge the defense.
So here's how Toronto will stack up defensively.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
Change up in there for a called strike.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone. Foul ball!
That's hit foul by Guerrero.
Here we go, Rangers.
Ball!
That's in on the hands for a ball, 1-2.
That curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good 2-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
Browning gets a turn here. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Comfortable afternoon for baseball. Not too hot, little overcast. Bullen in the batter's box. He'll start us out here in the second.
Foul ball!
And it's fouled off. Here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch is a change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, if he threw a fastball right there, he might send a souvenir to the crowd. Problem was he got the changeup and didn't connect.
Deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. The season's still fresh. Here's the Rangers, what they have coming up. The series with Toronto ends Wednesday. The next series at home brings in a worthy opponent, the Seattle Mariners. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Following that, they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Indians. That should be a great series. They really match up well. Scott. Yes, in the box. Swing, hot shot, and that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, you know the pitcher was hoping to get that 3-up, 3-down inning. Little bit of a breather inning, but that single will extend this one a bit here.
It's going to be to Jesus. Here's the delivery. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That's going to one-hop off the wall. And he's going to try for it. The throw, and he gets there all the way from first. And, Steve, this one turns into a nice one-run RBI.
You leave a pitch up in the zone like that, hitters are going to hammer it. That's what happened. Run scored, and another runner on base.
It's Cologne at the plate. Offense, when you get it, boy, it doesn't matter what part of the game it is. Now they've got themselves something to build on.
I like we just saw some.
There's a smash towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They get that first run of the... Masarako at the plate. Led the division last year in long balls. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And there it is. That's their first hit of the ballgame. So with nobody out, he's awarded second after that double.
Let's take a look where the Texas Rangers ended up rank-wise last year in the American League. Third in doubles, third most in hits, and this offense showed up in the top 5 in the league in batting average, really pointing to the depth and quality of their hitters. A very deep lineup with quality at bats.
Towards center field. That's one away. And he looks that runner back to second base. Coronado up now. And on second, one away. And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
And we're going to see Harang here. And that's the third out. That'll do it. They pick up no runs on a hit. And here we've got Coleman to hit. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, guys,
Swung on, liner to right, and that gets through for a base hit. And the lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, second the Yankees, White Sox third, fourth the Red Sox, and number 5 the Indians rounded out.
well, a lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them carefully.
Here's one hit very well deep. That's one down. The runner's tagging from first. Doesn't settling in. 0 for 1 thus far. One down, runner at first. Now he's running, heading for second. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. He's running toward second. Hard grounded to short. Makes its way through for a single. And the throw. And he is out at second.
He couldn't get all of that low pitch right there, but at least able to advance his teammate to third base.
On a pitch down low like that, make some contact and don't get that lead runner stranded. They didn't. Epps up at the plate. Flew out last time. First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
Climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
That's foul. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Well, it was a quick inning right there. 7 pitchers. Blue Jays 1. Texas nothing. Huller gets a shot here. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that should be a single. And here's what the Blue Jays schedule looks like. Final game with Texas Wednesday. We'll go up against the Orioles. That's a division rivalry. That's this weekend. After that, they'll host the White Sox for a series at home. Alonso at the plate. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Here's the pitch. Line towards third and foul. Hit in the air to left center. One away. Boyd settles in. Ground out victim last time through. One out. Runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit. He picks it up. Gets one at second. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
What a tremendous catch right there. I mean, what a great effort getting to that ball, making that catch.
And we've got Guerrero batting. Struck out swinging last time. There he goes towards second. Ball. And he's in there at second base.
Let's see this one again, Gary. He gets a fairly good jump at first base, makes it easily. Nice job.
That's where sliding can really make a difference. You do get in there faster in this situation when you get down.
And now he's in scoring position.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Took something off, but misses inside. 2-0.
Well, you rarely see a pitcher try to throw a changeup inside. You know that was a mistake right there. He's going to have to straighten that pitch up or he's going to get hurt.
On the way. Swing and a line to left. And Guerrero, he's got himself a base hit. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
Well, anytime you have 2 hits in a game, it will build confidence, and he's carrying it over into this game.
Browning gets a shot here. Last time up, flew out. De Jesus, throw in time, forces him at second for the third out. They pick up no runs on Hoolan. In the box now. He's going to get us started here in the fourth. First pitch to him. First pitch to him, a curveball. Swung on and missed 0-1. Swung on, that is hit. That looks like a single. He's going to try to stretch it. Don't miss the broadcast tomorrow afternoon. We'll see Yvonne Gallardo and the Milwaukee Brewers. They play host to the visiting Colorado Rockies. That will kick off at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Well, Gary, fans are going to want to tune into that one because I think that's got a chance to be a heck of a ball game.
Graves batting now. 4 runs scored last season, a top 10 guy. And starts him out here. Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it.
Well, he's running, taking off for second. Curveball got him, one away. Let's take a look at that steal.
Came in with a curveball right there, but the catcher does a nice job getting the transfer from his glove to his throwing hand and makes the accurate throw to throw out the stealer.
State Farm takes a look at the lineups with a pop in their bat from last season. Blue Jays number 1, White Sox in second. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And there's the third out. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. And we'll see the Rangers. Lead of the lineup coming to the plate. Rocco at the plate. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
Checking.
There's a swing, line drive, center field. And that one is in there, his second hit today.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
It's going to be Corcoran now. Blew out last time. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. And that slide, the throw is there, though. He is out at second.
A good heads-up play right there, getting the lead runner and keeping him out of scoring position. Not a real good bunt.
Coronado at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 away. And they'll hold him at first base. And we're going to see Harang here. He flew out his last time up. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way. Swung on, line to right field. And that's through a base hit. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Baseball's a game of adjustments. A nice adjustment at the plate right here. You look fastball, adjust to the secondary pitches. He was all over that curveball as he singles to right.
Huller up at the plate. He had a single in his last time up. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Texas still hoping to put something up. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. It's going to be DeJesus. He'll get us started here in the 5th. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
When a hitter gets fooled, he starts to open up his swing. That means he can only really handle a pitch on the inner.
A swing line to left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now.
But you can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things can happen.
It's Colon at the plate. He bounced out his last time. The pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. Good. It's him right back up through the pitcher. In time. Yep. It's as if he's done something to his shoulder on that last play. He's in a good deal of pain. This has really been a tough day for him, and it's gotten a whole lot tougher on that play. Hopefully this is not. He takes off for third. Hot shot towards the hole. That's one out.
Quality, solid at bat right there. This is what you want to do with a runner on. Find a way to get him in, even if you hit into an out.
Now 2 outs. Chance here. For Brett Laurie. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Here, we just saw a big hit right there, and it points out how critical it is at this time of the game to have somebody who can step up and get the job done in a clutch situation. And now it comes down to, can their bullpen hold this lead?
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it's going to be Guerrero. And that's the third out. That'll do it. They pick up a run on one hit, nobody left. Blue Jays out in front by 2. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. Alonso settling in. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
Gary, let his defense work behind him. You know, pitching the contact, and the contact down on the ground. They're making plays.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw one to first in time, one away.
He could make a video on how to field his position. He gets over and makes it. Look easy, solid fundamentals out at first base.
And Farnsworth batting. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over the first, and he still retires his man.
That was a very close play to get the out at first.
You know, take a look at this from another angle, and you slow it down, you see the ball beats him just before his foot gets to the bag. Good call.
And we've got Guerrero batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A liner headed for the hole. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. The Rangers still looking for a run. Descent at the plate now. And he was the league leader in runs scored last year. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Liner between first and second. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. In third, the Yankees. Red Sox fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, Gary, this is not a team you're going to look at and say, okay, they're going to choke up and try to hit the ball the other way. These guys try to hit the ball in the gap or over the wall. And most of the time, they do that because last year they were the best in the league at hitting for extra base hits. And I tell you what, you look at these guys swing the bat, they're going to try to lead the league again this year.
Here it comes. Change up, swung on and missed. That'll be out number 2.
Now, Gary, he delivers a changeup on this one. Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
Bullen is the batter now. One of the keys to a successful day on the mound. Line shot into center field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. He's trying for second.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
Graves up now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs to the base hit. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Browning is the batter. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
Well, he's doing an outstanding job keeping this offense off the board. And, he's had a handful of base runners so far in this one. The 4 runners left on base. But, they've been able to make pitches and make plays when they needed to.
The 1-2 pitch. That ball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. And, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
Now, guys, the other thing I'm noticing, and maybe this is intentional, but he hasn't gone to the 4-seam fastball nearly as much as he typically does. I'd like to see him throw that a little bit more, be aggressive, try to get some velocity in there.
Rocco at the plate, 2 for 2 in the game. The first pitch. Swing and lined up the middle. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
It's going to be Corcoran now. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Lays off that one inside. Ball 1.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hand.
Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. And the throw's just in time to get him at second. Great play.
An outstanding effort so far in this one. 6 shutout innings, making pitches when he needs to. Defense helping him behind him. An outstanding team effort so far.
Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Yes, in the box. Got to be effective. You got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, he's done.
And this one's up the middle. Orang. And he throws on to first for the out, put away. Bollier is the batter. Swung on, liner to right. A dive, and he's got it. What a catch. You can't be worried about getting hurt or getting dirty when you make a play like that.
Well, the ball was tailing away from him, and he had a lot of ground to cover, but he was able to get there.
It's Colon at the plate. Grounded out his last time up. And the first pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls off another one.
Ball!
The pitch. And another foul ball. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Ground ball towards second. Alonso throws to first, side is retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Stretch time in Arlington. Coronado is batting. He'll start the home half of the 7th. First pitch on the way. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. 1 away.
Well, he's pitching with a lot of confidence out there right now and been very efficient with his stuff. A hard guy to beat when he's locked in, and he's clearly locked in today.
And we're going to see Harang here. Base hit his last time. Liner towards the hole. Yes. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base. That's the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. Pollard in the batter's box. Last time up, flew out. Yes. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
That's a good heads-up play. You have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag. No, he's absolutely mowing them down here today, Gary, and they haven't been able to muster any sort of offensive attack against him here at all.
Texas still hoping to put something up. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Clark. There's a swing and a smash. Off the wall on a hop. So, our State Farm leaderboard will look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. Blue Jays number 1, White Sox in 2nd, the Angels 3rd, Yankees 4th, and for the Orioles, they are 5th. Swing and a drive, very high, in the air, deep left center field. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. And he holds the runner at second. Desson has a turn in the box. Steve, let's take a look at what we've got from the pitcher.
Well, he's putting these infielders to work, Gary. And
hit sharply towards the hole. Picks it up. Throw to first. Gets him in there at 2 down.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring. Big-time players live for these moments like this, Gary.
Perhaps swinging his last time up. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Get a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And they get that run in.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate. He pays for it.
Bullen gets a turn here. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Another
hit that one right back up the middle. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Toronto up 3. Alonso at the plate. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Graves. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going. And I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice this is an outstanding effort.
And Farnsworth batting. Rounded out his last time through. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh! Breaking ball, drops low, 1-1.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits.
Swung on and a grounder to first. And he will take it himself for the out. What an individual effort.
Now, as you get to this point in the game, you got to start wondering how much does he have left in the tank. The adrenaline pumping, knowing he wants to come away with this shutout.
And we've got Guerrero batting. Trying to get here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. That's hit foul by Guerrero. This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. And that's the third out. That'll do it.
Well, Gary's been a step ahead of the hitters the entire day. You got to like his chances to close this one out with a shutout.
Toronto not letting this lead go. Graves up now. He'll start the ninth. And here's the first one. That's swung on and a liner here. And he'll put that one away for out number one.
A good shortstop puts himself in position to make the play. Right there, he didn't have to move at all as that was hit directly at him.
Yes, at the plate. Grounded out last time. The pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, curve, swung on and missed. 0-2. There's a swing and a smash. 2 down. Collier batting now. Blew out last time. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And that one's put away to retire the side. And they're held in check here in this half inning. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Browning in the batter's box. Now the first bat towards the middle. That looks like a single.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
Rocco at the plate. He's a perfect 3 for 3 in the ballgame. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
You talk about a guy who's just wearing out the opposition. That's a 4-hit day for him. He is locked in.
It's going to be Corcoran now. We'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up.
Stolen base is not a factor right here without having great speed there on the bases. I suspect they're going to try to score with base hits as opposed to getting the runners going.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Well, we're in the ninth. Obviously, he can taste victory. He can see the finish line out in front of him, Gary. And, offensively, they just have...
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. All the way to the wall. There's the throw. Throw is low in the dirt, and he is in. He scores.
Just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today. Oh, boy, Gary, I'll tell you what, you need to bear down and make some pitches right here.
Well, at this point, he's looking for a little magic. They are up by 2, but 2 on and nobody out.
Well, this is the difference between good teams holding on and winning games or turning into a bad team. Throw strikes and let your defense help you.
Grove will be coming in to pitch in this game as Toronto brings him in to close. One is going to miss. Low for a ball, 1-1. Good rip at that one, but he misses 1-2.
That fastball up and in is one of the toughest pitches to hit because most hitters have a hole right there. You just can't get the bat head to the ball.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him. And we're going to see Harang here. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Here's the delivery. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fastball on the black. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
On to first, that's out number 2. Huller at the plate now. Grounded out his last time through. Runners at second and third and 2 down. Now the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. At the belt, the 1-0. Game with a curve on the 1-0, and he misses strike 1.
Well, anytime you see a guy that's trying to swing for the fences or has the ability to swing for the fences, you throw him that breaking ball right there, you can fool him. Big swing, he comes up empty.
Swing liner back up the middle, should score the runner.
Well, the pitcher comes in thinking he's going to close this one out. He makes a bad pitch, and he pays for it. Now he has to shut him down and try to give his offense a chance to come back and win it.
Alonso settling in. He's really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. And he'll step on the bag. That'll do it. They pick up 4 hits in the inning. It's Columbus. At the plate. He's ready to start the 10th inning. And the first pitch on the ground to second. Alonso. And his throw gets him one away. And here we've got Coleman to hit. He doubled and later scored in his last go-around. Line drive fouled off towards first. Line shot into center field. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's the right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Now here is Brett Laurie. He's batting now late in this game. Only 1 out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball.
And he takes off for second. 0-1. He is safe at second base.
The throw too late right there. He's able to steal second base, sliding into the bag.
That's something he's going to try again if he can get that kind of a jump.
You know, during the replay, he didn't have that much of a leadoff either.
Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. One and miss. Strike 3. Brett Laurie, he is struck out.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches. 3 good choices by the pitcher and the catcher, and he finishes them off quickly.
All pitchers love that. Those are. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. We are still knotted up in Texas. And Farnsworth batting. He bounced out his last time. And here's the first one. That swung on and flied to right. That one's taken care of. And we've got Guerrero batting. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. That's it. Curveball that time. Misses inside, even to count and 1.
The curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. 2-1 on the way. 2-1 pitch, slider, swung out and missed, 2-2. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed though in off the plate. Great pitch.
Ground ball to short. Graves. 2 down. Browning is up now. Singled and scored his last time around. And starts him out here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The hitter must have thought that was either going to go too far out of the zone or too high. He takes the pitch, but it's a strike.
That's blown outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and popped way up high. And that's going to do it in this half inning. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. So the marathon continues here in Texas. And the 3-hole will be coming right up.
Well, you want late inning fireworks? We've got it right here.
Top half of this extra inning, and this is where these battles between hitters and putt shot towards the hole.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning, no outs. Big things could happen now.
Bullen is the batter now.
I'll tell you what, but this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He pitched pretty well to this point.
Swing and a ball hit very high, soaring straight away left field. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. Perfect time for a 2-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage.
Now, Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And he's got it.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Had 1 hit 4 times up. Swing and a liner to right center. That one in the alley. This could be two or more. This one rolls through to the wall.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Collier up at the plate. And at this point in the ball game, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Now just get an insurance run or two to protect her.
It sharply towards the hole. On that one eats him up. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring. If you like baseball, you gotta love a situation like this.
Ground out victim last time through. And in there, the Blue Jays with a run.
Well, that's another insurance run for them right there, and now a little more breathing room as they head to the bottom of the ninth.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. And they've not. Had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Gary, that was a nice piece of hitting right there. I mean, up by 3 in extra innings. A very nice cushion for your pitcher.
And they'll try and add some more, but you know they're mighty happy right now, Steve. That's a pretty good margin. Struck him out. That'll be out number 3. We'll see if their offense now can get going. Really break through with Rocco at the plate. He's got his work cut out for him to start this bottom half of inning number 11. On the way. First pitch fastball. Misses badly that time. 1-0.
But when you see where that pitch ended up and into the hitter, as a hitter, you have to think to yourself, all right, he has to be going down and away with this next one to try to get me to chase.
This one's grounded to second. Lowry's there. Over to first for out number 1. It's going to be Corcoran now. Doubled homer run in his last at bat. Harrop coming in to hurl. He comes in to close for Toronto.
Well, they're not going to mess around anymore. In extra innings, you have a lead, you bring in your closer. Here he comes.
Sinker just missed. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. 1-0 pitch. Curve swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
That's a hard-fighting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
Coronado settles in. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Sinker drops in for a called strike. Can't extend on that one. Behind now, 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, and that'll saw his bat too if he swings at that one.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
They picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
As we present our Player of the Game award.
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks, Gary, and all you can do is sit back and watch. And it's an incredible show when it's happening. Spraying the ball all over the field. One just happened to leave the ballpark. That's why he's the player of the game.
And, Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. It's a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
Now, that time again, thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody.
We've got baseball. It's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays facing the Texas Rangers. Next up on 2K Sports.
You're looking at an excited fan base of more than 49,000 on hand to watch their Rangers. Defending their home turf today, the Texas Rangers here in Arlington. I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, our analysts, and we are ready to go. 2K Sports MLB. Here's a glance at Texas' starter. Steve, he's facing the Toronto lineup today. What is he thinking about?
Sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup. A lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Jimmy Leyland's put this lineup together for this ball game. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Lawrie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to...
Collier get the turn here. Blue Jays taking the win yesterday. Now game 2, so we'll see if they can go 2 for 2 in this 3-game set against the Rangers. Swing deep into right center field, way back there. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
It's all about offense. When you're behind, get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Swings, hits this one. Going to be fielded by Denorfield. Play is made. Now we'll take a quick look at the Rangers, see where they are positionally.
Well, Gary, in a game like this, they need to play solid defense, especially against a lineup that can put the ball in play like this team can.
Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. Blue Jays number 1, the Yankees second. Swung on line to right center field, and that gets through for a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it.
They tried to deceive him, but they couldn't. They pulled the string on that changeup, but he kept his hands back and still was able to put a pretty good swing on it.
Yep. Batting now.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep him close. If he gets in scoring position, it may just add on to this lead.
And they get it. They turn 2. Early pressure being put on. A run over in the first. The Toronto Blue Jays are ahead 1-0. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, we'll be focusing here on these Texas hitters. What will he be looking at?
Well, the southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. When he's on, he's usually pretty darn good, but this is a quality lineup he's facing, which means he's going to have to really get out of jam.
Guerrero lays off for a strike. Slider, that's taken. Strike 3, 1 away.
And he only got to see 3 pitches. Now, unhittable pitches, but he saw them nonetheless.
Boy, that's a tough at bat for the hitter who's got to walk away almost before he even got there. And we're going to see Harang here. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. This is the lineup we'll see for the Rangers.
Well, this lineup, their hitting coach preaches contact, and really contact hitters throughout this lineup, guys who put the ball in play, tough to strike out.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0. He delivers. Swung and a fly ball. It goes foul. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Two-two pitch. And another foul ball.
As a hitter, you try to do anything you can to prolong the at-bat to hope the pitcher makes a mistake. Nice job right there, fouling that 2-2 pitch off.
This one's bounced up the middle. Graves. And he throws it away. So they can't make the play. And he's on. It's a costly error to allow him to reach base. And we'll take a quick look at the Blue Jays and their defensive alignment.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, they just have not been able to make plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
Here's the delivery. Cutter runs outside, and it's even at 1. And he watches that one sail high, ball 2. There's contact. He drove it well. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Ullin is the batter. He'll start it off here in the second. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And Orphy to field this one. Roams over, puts it away. And mark your calendars. This Friday, the Braves are playing away from Atlanta. They face the Giants at AT&T Park. That one is scheduled for a 10 o'clock start in the Eastern time zone. Braves is the batter. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
Guys, you see the circle change pitch. It's been hit twice already.
I think the thing to recognize here is the only hits he's given up have come on that pitch. So he's going to have to be more careful about when and where he goes with it from here on out.
Hernandez gets set and delivered. This one has popped up to the left side out of play. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Then Orphy to field this one. And he gets over and grabs it for the left.
I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle and pick up runs.
Guest is batting. This is his 5th year in the league. And Hernandez got him to go around on that one. First strike.
A great changeup right there. You see how far out in front of it he is?
Oh! Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after that curve. 1-2.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
It's fouled away. On the ground to third. Huller throws to first. Side is retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. And if you were just tuning in, hi, Gary. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. It's going to be Corcoran now. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. One away.
Let's take a look where the Texas Rangers ended up rank-wise. Last five in the league in batting average, really pointing to the depth and quality of their hitters. A very deep lineup with quality at bats.
Coronado has a turn in the right. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Well, the hitter must have thought that was either going to go too far out of the zone or too high. He takes the pitch, but it's a strike.
Good movement to that cutter. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
Well, this is a pitch right there that you just have to take a bigger hack at right there. He just swung through it. Batting is all about rhythm, and he appeared to be off right there.
John, he did. He had the timing of the hitter completely off. Huller up now. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. The Rangers still looking for a run. And here we've got Coleman to hit. He'll start things off here in the third inning. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it's in there, base hit. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
Dixon at the plate. Hard grounded to short. Orang. Throw one to first in time, one away. So our State Farm leaderboard to look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox second. In third, the Angels. Yankees fourth. And for the Orioles, they are fifth.
Well, one of the most clutch teams in all of baseball last year, hitting with runners in scoring position. They were the best at it. They love those.
Swing and a liner to right center. And that one is in there, his second hit today. He's waved towards home. And he scores.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, at this point in the game, we've seen some very important run production to get on the board early.
And the first pitch. And Laurie swatted that one. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Now, first pitch. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And that's through a base hit. The Rangers' schedule looks like this. Tomorrow they finish up this Toronto series. The next series at home brings in a worthy opponent, the Seattle Mariners. That's a 3-game series. And they look forward to a competitive team, the Indians, hosting that one. Bonds. He hit into a little play as last time. And the first pitch, hot shot towards the hole. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably later in the lineup.
Bullen at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Over to second for 1. And 2. They pull off the double play. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That should be a base hit.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
And in the batter's box, it's the Northfield. Here's the pitch. Ball 0-1.
A huge swing right there. He's looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Swung on, line to right field. And it's through. Base hit for Denorfia. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Here's the first pitch to Guerrero. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. 1 away. Springtime around Major League Baseball. Here's a look at the Blue Jays. They wrap up this Texas series tomorrow. There's another stop on the road trip. Baltimore Orioles will be hosting. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After that, they'll host the White Sox for a series at home. And we're going to see Harang here. Grounded out his last time up. The first pitch, hit in the air to center field. That's the second out. Browning at the plate. Reached on an error his last time around. Two down. Runners at first and second. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, this is great pitching right here. You throw that breaking ball around the outside corner, hitting your spot. Not much you can do with that as a hitter.
Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
The curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. No runs with a couple of hits and 2 left on. Toronto's in charge here. Graves in the box. He'll dig in. Start. Pitch to him. Swing and lined up the middle. And it's through. That's a base hit. He's trying for second. These teams set the tone and off on the Blue Jays. The White Sox second. In third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Red Sox. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Oh, and this team steps on.
That's swung on a liner here. And that's through a base hit. Fantastic chance here.
Well, he swung the bat well in the last game, getting 2 hits, and he seems to be continuing it in this one.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Already found his stroke. First trip up, got a double off Fernandez.
You know, the off-speed pitch is to be used to get the hitters off of the fastball. He sat on that off-speed pitch the last time, almost like he was looking for it. Maybe they need to throw him the fastball.
That's one down. Runners on the move. The throw, safe. Slides into second base. They couldn't get him. Dixon at the plate. Grounded out last time. Here's the first pitch. There's the swing. This ball is crunched deep into straight. He heads. Oh, runners on the move. And that first run scores. Collier has a turn in the box. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left, but you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
Man on third, 2 outs. Hernandez gets set and delivers. Back up the middle. Orang throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they score once on 2 hits. Rocco at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And he puts that one away. 1 down. It's going to be Corcoran now. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Well, so far in this one, he's gone to that curve. More so.
Hit in the air to center field. 2 away. Coronado at the plate now. Struck out swinging last time. And starts him out here. Change up.
That's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Lost the grip on that cutter, and it's a 2-0 count. Here's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And he's there to retire the side. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Texas still hoping to put something up. Number 2 hole set to get things started. Brett Laurie leading it off. For him, top 5 in the league in runs scored a year ago. He deals. This is a swing hit in the air. That one goes foul.
A big hitter in this big lineup, and a guy that counted on all year last year who really delivered, gave them what they needed, Gary, and obviously looking for him to do it again.
Left center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Well, anytime your pitcher gives up 10 hits, there's a pretty good chance he doesn't have a lot going for him in the game. And I think if I'm the manager, I'm going to head out there and bring the hook with him.
There's a swing and a ball into straightaway center. This ball is tagged. And he drops back to the runner on his way to third. Epps in the box now. So far, 1 for 2 off Hernandez.
You know, if I'm on the mound, I've got to be very careful right here and thinking about my circle change. I mean, for whatever reason, it looked like he was on it last time.
There's a hard comeback right through the center. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
I showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
Woolen is the batter.
They had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated. but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away from you.
Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they.
It just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side.
Gary, you're right. I mean, listen, as a result of executing their game plan, they've done what they needed to and taken advantage of all the opportunity. Let's see if they can keep doing it.
And he fouls another one off. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. They picked nobody left. Muller, he's at bats. How's he starting him? Let's take a look.
Well, this is what he wanted to do right here. He's retired.
Homered back in the first inning. 2 men on and 2 men out. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to second. Alonso throws to first, side is retired. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. And we've got Guerrero batting. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. He flew out his last time up. Here's the pitch. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
You're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His 3rd hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Yep, his batting. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And here's the first one. Swings, and there's a drive. Very deep, high, right center field. This one off the wall. And Laurie crosses the plate. And he's still going on his way to third. And right behind him, the second run. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here.
Left-handed hitter on deck. He's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Those 2 RBIs, boy, that makes a difference. We can see just how much on this WPA chart. Olin is the batter now. Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate. And there's a swing and a smash. What a grab by the runner on his way to third. The throw out at third as they tag him.
Beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about the fence. Graves is up now. 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Line drive. That's foul towards first. It's sharply down the line. And he's there to retire the side. They pick up 2 runs, 3 base hits, and leave the bases empty. Texas maybe just going to wait this one out. They're getting embarrassed out there right now. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Mesoraco at the plate. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. It is the bottom of the 7th, and the count 1-0.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this offense, and clearly they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one. They're going to have to try something. Try to lay down a bunt. Try to see if you can't get them out of the ball game.
Here's a swing, line drive down the left field line. And gone! A home run, and the shutout is finally broken.
Just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today. I think it's going to be tough for the Rangers to make up this entire deficit, but they have to get some confidence from at least getting some production.
Coronado gets a turn here.
So, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch. Now we'll see if he can regroup and get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to
swing and a hot shot, and it's picked up. There's one. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay. Color up now. Let's take a moment to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches. John, Steve, what do you think about how he's done?
I think he's been in pretty good command in this. Hitting his target, if not all, at least the majority of the time.
So, John, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to emphasize just stick with the plan. The plan seems to be working.
2 away. Great catch right there. That was a big-time shot up the middle.
That base hit written all over it, but he got the full extension to make the catch.
Alonso settling in. Grounded out his last time up. Runner on first. First pitch on the way. Line drive fouled off towards first. The pitch. Swinging a shot down the left field line. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. A moment here for Texas.
0-1 take right here. He throws it over there to the plate. He pays for it.
And in the batter's box, it's the North. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Key for any pitcher is establishing the 4-seam fastball.
Liner between first and second, and that's out number 3. So they cut into that deficit a bit with a home run, still well behind. Texas able to make a slight bit of progress here, still a long way to go. Yes, is the batter. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. The pitch. In time for the out. Here's a look at the teams who got it done last year at the plate. Brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays number 1. White Sox in second. The Twins third. 4th spot, Rangers. And it's the Yankees number 5.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher in this game, Gary.
Line shot into center field. That one's put away. Now 2 down. Dixon at the plate. Walked in his last plate appearance. And the first pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. That one's grabbed, side retired. Amazingly fast inning. And Farnsworth batting. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swing and a line drive. That should be a base hit. Safe at first, very late throw.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that. Let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And we're going to see Harang here. Ground out victim last time through. And in there. He has struggled today. Now finally a base.
You just got to shake your head. You don't know what to do next. He made a great pitch down and in the strike zone. The hitter just got to it quick and got that big hit.
Now swinging a shot toward second. 1. And the double play. They got a vote. Nice play, especially on the relay to first. 4-6-3.
It's textbook right there. Tailor-made double play. Hit it where they are and turn it.
That's Rocco at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. 2 outs and a runner on third. And the first pitch swung on and fouled away. He took outside corner. Quickly hole now, 0-2.
Pitch coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
Takes that one, 1-2.
A curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
Line, foul towards third. And that's another foul ball.
Well, you know, the pitcher wanted that strikeout right there. He threw a great pitch on the inside part of the plate. Thought he had him set up to go there, but a defensive swing keeps this at-bat going.
And that one to fall in, and the run will score.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. It's going to be Corcoran now. Well, look, it's headed in the right direction. It's just a long to hold.
You know, moral victories don't show up in the one-loss column, Gary, but you have to give them some credit for battling back in this game.
On the way, a shot up the middle, and yet another hit there, seeing the ball well.
Well, it looks like he's sitting on the breaking ball right there, and he gets one right down the hard plate. It's unfortunate that didn't get out of the ballpark.
Coronado gets a turn here. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. Missed, ball one.
Well, he's over the 80 pitch mark right now at this point in the game. And you know that pitching coach.
Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. Throws to second. That'll be a force out and the third out. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, but manage only 1 run. Texas trying to get back. Collier at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him, 0-1.
Well, he tried to yank that. Even if he had hit it, it would have been foul.
Swung on and missed. Behind now, 0-2.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
Alonso, 2 retired here. Descent batting now. Singleton scored his last time around. Here's the pitch. Third. Makes way through for a single. He's going to try to stretch it. And they will tag him out near the bag at first. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Toronto 8. Rangers 2. It'll be the bottom third of the order. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Barry Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Pollard is the batter. It's the bottom of the 9th, and he's ready to try and make something happen here. And the bottom of the 9th starts with a strike.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. The team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate.
Takes a swing at that fastball, doesn't get to it, 1-2.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Taps this one foul to the right. Inside for a ball. We're even at 2. This one foul back.
Well, he's doing everything he can to stay alive on this 2-2 count. A nice defensive swing. Make sure he just got enough of the bat on it.
Hold. Laurie in time for the out.
Obviously, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
Alonso at the plate. He singled his last trip. Hit up the middle. The dive, and he's got it. Throws in time to first. What a play.
Now down to their final out right here, Gary. So, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, plenty of things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And in the batter's box, the Northfield lined out in his last at bat. It's strike 1. Can't make contact with the fastball.
He just reared back and says my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
Called strike, and it's 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
Well, yeah, I agree. Complete games seem to be a dying art, but every now and again, someone tosses a gem like this one. What I like is that even though he wasn't perfect, his manager gave him the chance and showed enough confidence in him that he could get the job done and finish it off, and he did.
But when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John.